Hey guys, we're back. This is a very interesting game, a Texas battle. Houston Rockets versus San Antonio Spurs. We are still here in February 6th NBA Game Day of your Passe Baller. Before we start, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, Passe Baller. Please click on that subscribe button below and include that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever we have a new video up. Right, again, let's proceed with this. This is very interesting. Houston Rockets versus San Antonio Spurs. This is a Western Conference matchup. Let's take a look at their standings first, or their records. Here we go. For San Antonio Spurs, they are at number 8 with 12 wins and 10 losses. They just won their last game. While Houston Rockets, they are at number 10 with 11 wins and 10 losses. So they are just half a game behind. And both teams are actually coming off respective victories. So let's check on the details of this game. This one would be held at Houston's floor, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's 9 a.m. Manila. Spread given to Houston is minus 1.5. San Antonio plus 1.5. Obviously, Houston is having the home court advantage, considering the games that they just had. I'm just checking on the possible fatigue factor here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Both teams did not play. Both teams did not play last night, so I think it shouldn't be a problem. I'm talking about the fatigue factor, but if we would talk about as to who is more rested, that's the San Antonio Spurs, because a couple of nights back, Houston got a game when they took care of Memphis, but San Antonio did not. So Houston has more rest. If we would be drawing comparisons. Now let's go to the injury list. For Houston Rockets, Exum is still not available. Nwaba is listed as questionable for this game. Actually, John Wall is also listed as questionable due to some back spasms, but it seems like he was already having back spasms a couple of nights back. There was just some sort of a wrap in his back, so I think he could still play, and I hope that he would play. I'm a pro Houston lately, man. I'm loving how they're looking. I'm loving how they're playing, and John Wall looks sharp. He doesn't look the old John Wall who couldn't shoot threes. No, he had like 4 3-point shots in that game against Memphis Grizzlies, and he helped managing Ja Morant's explosiveness. So yeah, I'm hoping that John Wall would be able to play on that game. The one who is actually out for that game, for sure, is, of course, aside from Exum, right, is Christian Wood. Now, Christian Wood is going to be a huge blow for the Houston Rockets, because he is the starting center for the Rockets, and he is averaging around 20 plus points, around 10 rebounds. So his absence would really hurt them a lot. But let's take a look at the San Antonio Spurs lineup. For the San Antonio Spurs, if the Rockets don't have their starting center in Christian Wood, LaMarcus Aldridge is also out for the Spurs. So it's like pretty even, right? Although I gotta admit, the output that Christian Wood provides in terms of his points and rebounds, it's really more than what LaMarcus Aldridge could give. But Aldridge's presence, defense, and leadership would be what will be missed greatly of the Spurs in this game. Now, there are 2 other players in the Spurs lineup who are listed as I'm sorry about that. Walker is actually listed as someone who won't play against the Rockets. It has been confirmed. I'm looking at ESPN's website. The one who is listed as day-to-day or game-time decision is Murray. So again, Aldridge and Walker, they're both out, and Murray is actually listed as day-to-day. So these stuff are the ones which make it hard for us to choose which teams to pick. Okay, in terms of momentum, obviously it will be Houston Rockets who has it. Although both teams won their respective last games, Houston Rockets for the past 8 games they won 7. While for San Antonio Spurs, it has been like 4 wins, 4 losses for the past 8 games. Kind of some inconsistent shit, you know. But for Houston Rockets, what's amazing is that during that 8 game span, there were games wherein Christian Wood wasn't there. There were games wherein Oladipo wasn't there. There were games wherein John Wall wasn't there. But still, they won 7 games. Last, a couple of nights back when they went up against Memphis Grizzlies, and mind you, Memphis Grizzlies was on a roll, weren't they? They defeated Memphis Grizzlies and they didn't have Oladipo. And when we talk about Oladipo, we talk about 20 points. So they still took care of that. John Wall took over. Eric Gordon helped him out in terms of scoring, and that's what I like about this team right now. They look sharp. Their bench players are well prepared whenever they are called. Kuruks was called when Wood was hurt. He didn't play that much, but again, he was there, prepared to play even for a few minutes, and he was able to contribute somehow. I guess he had 5 points and a couple of rebounds. That's not so bad for someone who doesn't get to play a lot. So my pick on this would be Houston Rockets. Again, I'm a huge fan of momentum here. Plus, I feel like Oladipo is well rested. And of course, John Wall, even though he's hurt, I'm not sure if he would really be playing because he's listed as questionable. But if he would be there, plus Oladipo is there, I'm thinking that, yeah, Houston would indeed have this game. Okay, again, my final pick on this one would be Houston Rockets minus 1.5. Please follow and like our Facebook page as well. It says Pasay Baller, and stay there for the rest of the game. Peace out. Pasay love. God bless.